everybody. Hi, Cantor.
Hello, Rabbi. How are you today?
I'm really good. I'm happy to see everybody's faces. Miss Stefani, it looks like you are, oh, you just disappeared, but I just looked like you were getting ready to cook up something special today. I'm very excited to see. You're not wearing your usual uniform today. You should unmute yourself and tell us what you're planning for the day. Nope, not yet. Still haven't done it. Nope. Okay. Well, you can pantomime what you're going to cook for us today.
2 words. No.
Yeah, 2 words. Sounds like.
I would love to ask those who are joining to put on their camera so we can see you.
Okay, now I can unmute myself.
There you go.
I had been muted and wasn't able to unmute myself. So we are cooking pizza after class today, and we're gonna learn what's Jewish about pizza.
What's Jewish about pizza? My interest is piqued. I can't wait to hear. Are you putting matzo balls on it?
Oh, that's the best kind.
Matzo ball pizza? Yeah, everybody loves matzo ball pizza. All right. So,
should we do a little praying?
All right. I suppose we can make some time for praying.
Rabbi might be a little tired of praying. Huh? All right, well, we're going to start with Baruch Hu. And so we're going to all stand up. And just imagine that we're all together. For the evening, and since I can't hear your voices, I've been picking things that require some movement because it just feels like then we can at least see each other doing things together, even if it's a slight delay. So let's sing a little Roll Into Dark, our special prayer to just notice that magical time between day and night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, golel or mipnei choshech. V'choshech mipnei or. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Baruch atah Adonai, Amari v'Aravi.
Ready, Cantor? So guys, let's all join together in the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 kibod machuto leolam ba'ed. Baruch Shem Kibod Machuto leolam ba'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
So beautiful to see you all singing and doing the sign language together. You may be seated. We're going to pull up our slide now for Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ela asher anochi mitzavecha Hayon al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'beitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uvshochbecha uvkumecha ukshartam lehot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. So we are now going to sing our Micha Mocha together. And I guess I'm just thinking about that this is our last Wednesday together, and which makes me a little bit sad. But stay tuned. We're thinking about other ways to engage with you guys over the summer. So we'll hopefully see you sooner than later. And just as we face this wilderness ahead, that is the summer, let's just know that we're in it together. We're here for you if you need us. So don't hesitate to reach out by email, by phone, and just to kind of remember these faces on this screen. Except I could see a few more faces. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 So we're now going to continue with our Amidah, our standing prayers, thinking about our fathers and mothers who came before us. And so we will rise as we sing together. Adonai, sifatai tiftachu fi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומיתו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. You may be seated.
We're going to take just a little bit of time now for our own silent prayer. So you can take just a second to pray the prayers in your own heart so that we can add those to the prayers of our prayer book.
And if you want to share any prayers in the chat, then that is okay too.
Just give me a nod. Let's all join together in Osei Shalom, everybody. Osei Shalom Bimroma. Uyase Shalom Aleinu. Me'ako Yisrael. Me'ako Yoshvei Tevel.
All right, everybody, it's so good to be with you. I want to share a little bit of thought, a little thought with you about where we are in the calendar. And so I have changed my background. I put a little Torah scroll behind me there because we are at a special time in the Torah and a special time in our year. We are just about getting ready to finish reading a book of the Torah this week. We read this week the last portion of the book of Leviticus, which means that we're going to then move on to the book of Numbers already starting next week. So I know that we at different times in the year have talked about the custom that when you finish reading one book of the Torah and you move to the next, there is a Jewish tradition that you say Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazek, asking for strength and that we can strengthen each other. Chazak, Chazak means strength, strength, and Venit Chazek means let's strengthen each other. So I learned recently where that custom came from to say those words when you finish a book of the Torah. It came for the first time in the Middle Ages, and the rabbis of the Middle Ages decided that when you finish one section of your learning, you should say something to sort of recognize that you've reached a turning point, a special time of transition from one kind of learning to the next. And so they decided that you should say this prayer asking for strength and to be a source of strength for each other. And the reason that they made that decision is because there is a line in the book of Joshua, which is a book of the Bible we don't spend a lot of time learning about, but Joshua was the guy who came after Moses. And so after the end of the Torah, at the end of Deuteronomy, is the book of Joshua, because Joshua took over leading the Israelites toward the promised land after Moses was gone. And there's a line there in the book of Joshua where Joshua says to the people, Chazak ve'amatz, be strong. There's that same word again. Chazak, be strong and be brave. Because Joshua says, I know that when you take the next step on your journey, you will keep the Torah in your mouths and in your hearts. And when you keep what you've learned in your mouths and in your hearts, you will be strong and God will be with you. So I think that story is especially appropriate as we're getting ready, not just to leave the book of Leviticus, but to leave our Wednesdays together and to start the summer. Joshua's instruction to the people was that they shouldn't forget what they learned. And by remembering what you've learned, you stay strong and you become aware that God is with you and with the people that you love in your community. So that's my prayer for all of you, that as we get ready to move from Leviticus toward Numbers, toward Deuteronomy, and then back again until we see each other in the fall for Wednesdays again, I hope that you remember the things that you learned. I hope you remember the Torah that you learned, and I hope you remember the values that you learned here as well, so that Torah, whatever form it takes, will stay in your mouths, in your minds, and in your hearts, and that will be the thing that keeps you strong and gives you the ability to strengthen each other. It's been great learning with you this year. I hope you have an awesome summer, and I can't wait to start learning together again in the fall.
So a few announcements today. So we're, like we said before, Miss Stefani is going to be making pizza with you all after tefillah. And the ingredients list was in yesterday's Helfman Herald, if you need to go check that out and see if you have all the stuff you need. So we hope that you'll vote, because tonight is voting closes for the Healthies, which are going to be the most awesome thing. On Sunday, we have our Healthy Awards. Steve thinks you should vote for him. I don't know, the youth choir was pretty awesome, so maybe you should vote for the youth choir. I don't know if I'm allowed to plug, but Becca's putting a vote here link in the chat, so you can click on that link and go vote for your favorite videos. We hope you will. It's going to be really fun to reveal the winners. It's going to be a really fun celebration on Sunday. So I'm looking for summer resources. You can check out our webpage. It's our COVID-19 response page on our Emanu website. And you can also contact Miss Lucy to arrange one-on-one tutoring, which would be cool. That's so awesome she's offering that. Come to services every Friday night or Saturday morning. And this, as we said, is our last Wednesday of the year, which is crazy. So we've been so glad to be with you in person and on this screen. It really means so much to all of us. And I hope that you know that you have this community to support you. So we're going to sing one more song today. So because it's the end of Leviticus, I thought it might be good to sing about the books of the Torah. And I came up with some moves for the song, because you know I like moves. It's okay. You can roll your eyes at me. It's fine. I was doing too many things today. I didn't get this prepared. So we're gonna sing this. Hold, just give me 1 second. Okay, Rabbi, I want to say a word before while I'm just getting this ready.
I have a question while you're getting things ready.
Oh, great.
Are there jazz hands involved in your moves? Because I think there should be jazz hands.
I think there should be jazz hands. That's true. I didn't have them there, but you're right. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Every time we get to the part where we list the books, we're going to do these moves. So for Genesis, we're going to open the book. So you're going to go Genesis. Then Exodus, you're like marching because the Exodus was when they were leaving, right? So open the book, marching. Leviticus, that's where the jazz hands go because that's on that jazzy note. So Leviticus, okay. And then Numbers, you can just like hold up, like, you know, or you can be counting, okay? Numbers, counting your fingers. And then Deuteronomy, we're closing the book because that's the last one. So let's see if we can put that together. So we go Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Nice, that was really awesome. All right, so let's do that one more time and then we'll sing the whole song. So we go Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. All right, so now we're going to sing it and I'm going to stop playing guitar when we get to that part. What are the books of the Torah? The books of the Torah. 5 books of Moses. Here we go. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Bum, bum. Genesis starts us out with creation. We learn of our fathers and mothers who paved the way. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, we know their names. What are the books of the Torah? The books of the Torah. 5 books of Moses. Here we go. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Exodus tells the Passover story. In Egypt, the Israelites were slaves. Moses led them down to the water. Crossed the Red Sea, then they were free. We celebrate. What are the books of the Torah? The books of the Torah. 5 books of Moses. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Boom, boom, boom. But Leviticus gives the laws of our people. Numbers finds us wandering in the sand. Deuteronomy tells the final words of Moses. Lessons to teach before we reach the promised land. What are the books of the Torah? The books of the Torah. 5 books of Moses. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. One last time. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Yay. Thanks for your jazz hands.
That was awesome. Thanks, Cantor.
All right. Well, I think we're ready to wish you guys a good afternoon and send you to Stefani for some sweet cooking.